People are going crazy over one of the internet's most absurd yet strangely compelling debates. Could 100 average men defeat a single adult male gorilla in a fight? On the surface, it feels like a numbers game. 100 against 1? Easy win for the humans, right? But the more you dive into it, the more unhinged and fascinating the discussion becomes.
Oh, man.
Let's break it down. An average adult male human weighs about 180 pounds, stands roughly 5 feet 9 inches, and lacks serious combat training or the kind of physical power needed for hand-to-hand battle. Multiply that by 100, and you've got a crowd of around 18,000 pounds of squishy, nervous, probably unarmed meat. Now picture a silverback gorilla, about 400 pounds of dense muscle, with arms strong enough to bend iron bars and the ability to smash bones with a single swing. Its bite force can crush through coconut shells, and it can sprint faster than most people can run. People tend to imagine that numbers automatically win. After all, how can one animal, no matter how strong, take on 100 men? But that logic only holds if the men fight as a coordinated, fearless unit. The truth is, most average people have never been in a fight, let alone against a massive beast charging at full speed. The second that gorilla lunges, roars, or rips a person in half, yes, it's strong enough, a good portion of those 100 men are going to panic, run, or freeze. That advantage in numbers? It starts to crumble fast. Now let's say a few brave souls try to hold their ground. Without weapons or a plan, what do they even do? Try to punch it, grab its arms? That's assuming they can get close enough without being sent flying by a swing of its arm. The gorilla doesn't need fancy strategy. It fights with raw, explosive violence. 10, maybe even 20 men could be out of commission in seconds. That kind of destruction sends a clear message to the rest. Run or die. But what if the men do plan ahead? Let's imagine this as a controlled fight. 100 average guys all on the same page, agreeing to rush the gorilla together. If they can swarm it fast enough, with some going for the arms and legs while others aim for its head or back, they might be able to pin it down. It wouldn't be easy, and people would still get badly hurt or worse. But numbers can overwhelm, especially if they're all fully committed. Then there's the matter of stamina. Gorillas are built for short, violent bursts, not long battles. If the men can tire it out, dodging, baiting, and slowly chipping away at it, they might have a shot. But again, that assumes coordination and the ability to take a hit or two. Most people can't. One hit from a gorilla can crush bones. It's not Hollywood, it's biology. Weaponry changes everything, of course. Give those 100 men bats, pipes, or even long sticks, and suddenly the odds start tilting. They don't need to get close to grab it. They can pummel it from all sides. But in the classic version of this thought experiment, they're unarmed, just fists and fear. And in that case, it becomes less of a fight and more of a horror show. It's also worth noting that gorillas aren't mindless killers. In the wild, they avoid conflict when they can. But in this scenario, trapped and surrounded, it would likely fight with full force, cornered, panicked, and feral. That makes it even more dangerous. The humans would have to overcome not just the physical challenge, but the psychological one. Fighting a creature that powerful isn't just a test of muscle, it's a test of nerve. So when you see this question online, if those 100 men act like a disorganized mob, how many there are, the gorilla wins. It's about fear, fast, teamwork, and maybe even with energy to spare. But if they hold their ground, move as one, and are willing to suffer losses to bring the beast down, then humanity might just scrape out a win.